So I just watched The Cleaner, and it was not good. But what is this movie about? Well, it's about a cleaner, and she works at a skyscraper. And one day she's late for a job, and she has her autistic brother to take care of. So she brings him along to her job, which is at a skyscraper. Cleaning buildings with people are outside dangling while being lowered slightly, cleaning up buildings. Those people. But all of a sudden, a bunch of terrorists come in and take the place hostage, and there's her brother stuck in there. Also, a bunch of police arrive like mid through the movie, and there's one cop. Who's negotiating with the terrorists. Become friends. But eventually, she saves the day. Sounds familiar, right? Okay, because you think so. Hey, a second. That is Die Hard. Yeah, that's what I thought for the entire 1 hour and 30 minutes. This is literally just a lesser version of Die Hard. This isn't just like the formula of Die Hard, where it's like there's a bunch of people stuck on a certain area, and the action hero has to get them out. No, this is just, it's not even a different location. It's a skyscraper. Hell, the way the villain dies is just the exact same, nearly the exact same way the villain dies in Die Hard. So yeah, it's obviously just Die Hard, except pretty much worse in every way. And so you're wondering who screw this movie up? Well, it's a director, Martin Campbell, same guy who did Casino Royale, GoldenEye, and The Mask of Zorro. And you're thinking to yourself, wait a second, those are great movies. How did he make this? Well, he also made Green Lantern, The Legend of Zorro. So in some ways, it's actually a bit of a downgrade, upgrade. So it sits nicely somewhere in the middle in his catalog of work, because this is definitely not as bad as those movies. And honestly, I've seen this done worse. Like G20, oh, that's way worse than this. Trust me, that's going to get its own review one of these days. But this, it's not like painfully bad, it's just like whatever bad. Like, I really don't care about anything. The main character, played by Daisy Ridley, who, she's fine, I guess. Nowhere near, like, compared this to her performance in Chaos Walking, is a huge upgrade. I can't remember seeing her anything since Chaos Walking. I don't know. Yeah, she's perfectly fine in this movie. But her character does jack shit. She doesn't even get into the freaking building until the last 30 minutes of the movie. Most of the time, she's stuck on those, I don't know what the hell they're called, the things, like the platform that like slowly descends from building up and down. She's on there for like the majority of the movie as you watch the terrorists dick around with the police officers, and it gets dragged to a hole. Like, it is like, can something freaking happen? Something happen. Please, I am dying of boredom. But no and no. When we do finally get her in the building, we get nothing cool. The action sucks. This is not like, the action is not at all interesting. Like, compared to Die Hard, what is happening? He's jumping out of buildings, with attached to a fire hose, getting to shootouts with the terrorists. What's happening here? The cliff thing breaks a little bit. She hangs off that for a moment. Then she gets back up. That's the most exhilarating action sequence for like 30 minutes of the movie. Look, how about, okay, you know what? Always an action movie need is a good hero and villain dynamic. So how's it? Awful. They got Clive Owen, who was, every time I've seen a movie like this, it's like, oh man, you were in Children of Men, one of my favorite movies. Children is one of my favorite movies, in case you didn't know. Now you do. And it was like, oh, they're going to waste them. But he dies soon. On one hand, his character showed some promise. I'm kind of glad like he got out of this movie early. But he's replaced with Noah. Noah's one of the worst villains I've seen this year. Like, holy shit, what? This is a horrible performance by this guy. I don't know, Taz Skylar. He was the main character of One Piece. I heard he was fine in that. But here's the thing. I feel like he's playing like a super over-the-top anime villain. Like, oh my god, he is unbearable. He's trying to be like this smart, sophisticated guy, but also unstable and unhinged, and he does a horrible job at it. It feels like the most phony, over-the-top character I've ever seen. It does not work at all. His motivations, or basically he's a terrorist group who wants to, hates humanity because they're polluting the world and thinks Earth is sacred, that we're causing so much harm to it. Remember when the bad guys just wanted money? Yeah, like in Die Hard, the original book, they were like also these kind of eco terrorists who hated like this the company exploiting their wealth. But then they just but not to, we're not invested in that. Like also, like why are we trying to care about the hostages less? I mean, they do give some reason because there's some innocent people who we don't know, or just a bunch of word extras don't even have a line, so it's a little hard to care about the hostages. And the brother, he's not even a hostage. He's fine the whole movie. There's no point. Like in Die Hard, there's his wife, and in like other movies like Speed, which are kind of like Die Hard buffs, are not even really because like Speed really ships the formula. It's because there's no like guys on the bus, with a gun. There's a bomb there, and the main character can really interact with the hostages. So we really get to know and care about these people. Here, we don't. We really don't care about these people, and everything just and again, it's so boring. Like the action, like there's some fight scenes that are blandly choreographed. They're not interesting. They're not exciting. Especially describe this movie just a really unexciting, boring, and dull time. Yeah, that's just no, man. I guess he's doing better. Oh, compared to Green Lantern, I take this any day over Green Lantern or Legend of Zorro. But I'd also take Casino Royale and Mask of Zorro any day over this. And I would definitely take Die Hard over this every day. Go watch Die Hard. Even if you've seen it 50 times, watch it another 50 times and watch this movie once. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be a little nice and give it a 4 out of 10, even though it's really a 3. But I didn't have some parts that were all right. 4, 5, done.